Oh, but there's more. Let's try to make everything a spade.
Like how? Like what we won?
Yeah. For some reason that sticks in my memory. And I don't think this puzzle is
something... Well, that makes sense because, like, we found the ace of spades in the thing. Oh, but there's a crown and a joker, too.
Let's just try to make everything a spade.
Okay, that one I can do on its own. That one flips this one. Then there's this one. This one. Oh, this one doesn't have a spade.
No, it just did.
Okay. Oh, I keep thinking you mean diamond.
No.
Plays one more cards than I do.
Wilson Jim Rummy.
That's a club. I thought this was a club. So funny.
So the last one you know we can switch on its own.
Yeah.
So all the other ones we're gonna have to keep playing.
Oh, perfect.
This will work.
Is this the one?
Yes.
So it was the ace of spades. So that helped us get there. Oh look, another puzzle. So, but is this just like a sliding?
Is there
great.
any rotation?
Yes, there is.
It's not a slider, thank goodness. It's just a regular puzzle, but we do have to rotate. Okay. I remember this looking. It's like looks like a circle. Like these edges make a circle, and there's like a woman in the middle. And this is all her hair.
Okay.
So all the edges are gonna have to be these bits of paint.
Yeah.
Maybe like these are top or bottom.
It's gonna start matching things. That's not right.
That looks wrong, but yeah, it is that.
That looks even worse.
Okay, well, we'll figure that out. Maybe one of them goes on the opposite side.
True, and this is obviously upside down.
And this I feel like is a corner piece maybe? Or these are circles.
True. Just gonna put them where you.
I feel like those are like...
For now.
Oh, this is her chin and her nose.
Oh! I did not do that on purpose. Okay. Is this part of her face? I feel like this is like part of her
Oh,
neck.
her neck. Maybe that's like the bottom. If you turn it. Oh. Oh yeah, it looks like a neck.
Yeah, it does. And that looks like potentially an eye.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
Now
This looks like more neck.
Oh, you're
like
right.
a chin and a neck.
Good call.
Beautiful.
Okay, so we have that, so we can start matching.
This, try moving up one. No, actually. I think it's rotated wrong.
Nope. It's part of her head.
No, this one here.
Oh.
So I think it's rotated wrong.
Boom.
Yes, there we go. Oh, this one will go here, rotated.
And that one's probably down here. No.
Maybe the other top corner? Yeah, try that. Yes. That'll be the bulk of her hair, yeah.
No.
No, we have to turn it. Rotate.
Oh.
Oh, it's lower. It'll be the next one down.
You're right.
That.
And then this is over here. I think. Oh, maybe this is... Huh? That's definitely part of her hair.
Yeah, it's definitely part of her. Oh, maybe it's the bottom here? Oh, no, it's there. Perfect.
Woo!
Crown and hair. Crown and hair.
Crown of hair.
Crown and hair. This will be the down here.
Oh, I got that.
This
Oh,
will
you're
be
right.
down here.
Gosh, this is... Nah!
I think that's down there. Maybe it's...
Yep.
Yeah. This will go here.
Yeah.
It's like extension of her hair. This will go in that bottom corner. No, that was already right where it was. This.
Yes.
Bottom.
Are you sure?
Oh, no,
No,
that
there.
goes that bottom corner. That's that bottom corner. Yes. Yeah, that. Yes, that looks good. No.
Not even. It's one of these.
No, I think some of these go over there, yeah. Yeah, that looks right.
Oops.
Oh, God, that's saved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, this one might go up here. Yeah,
Yes.
this one goes here.
Yes, that goes there. Okay, that'll be the other top part. Perfect.
Boom!
Yay! Oh, our gears! We have 2!
It looks like the
Frickin'
gears are
right.
missing.
Now click the little crank. Yes!
We got a
get
key.
to something. And we get...
Dear Mr. Houdini. 21 March 1925. Congratulations on your latest unbelievable feat. Never have I seen the crowd of the Royal Palladium so enthralled by a performer. Stupendous. Stupendous. Honestly, I was assured that the watery grave was inescapable, even for a master such as yourself. Really, if I'd had any notion of risking my money, I might not have offered so grandiose a reward. After all, what man is made of money? Isn't that right, Mr. Houdini? My point is, well, I must admit that my cash flow is a little tight at the moment. More specifically, I do not have $50,000 available to give to you at this time.
Oh, so it was a reward for escaping the watery grave. We saw one of the posters on that wall.
The theater is young, but bound for glory, I'm sure you'll agree. And my bank account is still recovering from the building expenses. I'm sure you understand, sir. Which is funny because now it's being torn down. However, this letter is an announcement of golden opportunity, Mr. Houdini, not one of linear regret. In lieu of cash, and in accordance with my lawyer's counsel, I am prepared to offer you a reward far more valuable than cash. I'd like to make you my business partner by transferring 50% ownership of the Royal Palladium Theatre to your name. Just think of it. Together, we can make the Royal Palladium the foremost venue in the world for magic. Stupendous. Certainly, a man as brilliant and worldly as yourself will recognize that this is an irresistible offer and realize that there is no need to squabble over the petty details of your reward or invite the press to make a mountain out of a molehill in this affair. Please sign below and return this document to me if you agree to proceed with the transfer of 50% ownership of the theatre into your name. In doing so, you will also be agreeing not to sue me or publicly defame my name. A detailed contract will follow. Stupendous! I'm looking forward to a mutually rewarding relationship with you, Mr. Houdini. Sincerely, J.J. Thompson.
Oh, and they both signed it. So J.J. Thompson owned half the theater and Harry Houdini owned the other half.
As of 1925. Yeah. Interesting.
That's interesting, and that's something that's important to note because the whole theater being demolished, both owners or ancestors or whoever it was passed along to would have to agree on that.
Right, and right now it's only
ownership of
one.
both. Mm-hmm.
Right.
So that's interesting. I also find it very funny that J.J. Thompson was like, oh, this impossible feat. Like, I was told no one would be able to get out of that. What do you think, Harry Houdini was going to go in there and die? He just didn't have the $50,000 reward. He's like, come do it. I'll offer you $50,000
Exactly.
if you can.
And he didn't have the money, so what is he going to
Okay,
do?
you can own half my theater then. That's fine. Like,
That's crazy.
oh gosh.
Okay, cool. How do I get out? Very fun. Okay.
Very interesting stuff. Cool.
It's locked up pretty safe.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't think there's anything else we need to see here for now. What's this? Oh! It will automatically lock if it closes. Ooh, that's good to know.
That is good to know.
I feel like that will probably happen. Okay.
Great. Should we make some phone? We haven't talked to Joseph in a while. We could also make some phone calls. We haven't called like Bess or Ned or anything.
True.
Like that.
Yeah, let's go talk to Joseph first. Oh yeah, there's the 50,000.
Yeah. Didn't happen.
Hello!
Yo, Joe.
Yo, Jojo! How's my main man doing?
Hey, Great Troll.
Hi, Nancy.
That Great Troll.
Hi.
So where will you go after the demolition? Are you planning to retire?
Greasewood, Arizona. My brother Jake is there. It's a tiny town with no movie theater, so we're gonna put one on the map.
Aww.
I got some money saved.
Tell me about that old key-making machine in the lobby. Has it been out of order long?
It's been broken for a spell. The kids lost interest in it when video games came along. But I bet it wouldn't be hard to fix. I'd love for you to see how it works. And then you could make yourself a little souvenir from the Royal Palladium. Or send a key to your sweetheart.
I'm sending you a key to my heart.
Nedley Nickerson.
The history of this theater is so rich. I'm surprised the city of St. Louis isn't more interested in preserving it.
Well, they are interested. The Historical Society's been working like the dickens to get this place declared a landmark. But someone downtown has been stalling. They're awfully close.
Gotta go now. Got a mystery to solve.
Gotta go
I
now.
wonder what our
Bye.
key that we got downstairs is to. Like maybe that's the projector key that was missing?
I don't think so. It doesn't look like it. It might be to the. Why would it be to the drawer in the?
Yeah, like I wouldn't think it would be to Brady's drawer because his drawer looked like it had a gold, like.
True. Oh, no. Yeah, because it's in here. I don't think it is this one. I think you're right. This is one that you need to make because you only have the imprint. See what I mean? It doesn't look.
Yeah, I
anything
do
like
think
it.
we need to make it because of the imprint. I do recall doing that.
There was a
Yeah, I
I
key
do recall
here.
doing something important with the key maker.
So that's the projector
and
key.
that's why we need the imprint.
It would be very odd to me if this was the one that you used to open a Brady's drawer. It would be very strange.
I
That
mean,
wouldn't
we
make
can try
any
it. I mean,
sense.
we haven't really found anything else that required a key.
But I feel like this
Must
was
be
like a
something
key
later.
that was locked up by Houdini, clearly.
And with
so
the
like,
very important letter
Yeah.
about the ownership.
So I feel
of
like we just
the
haven't found the thing that it unlocks yet. Is my guess. But like you've played this more than I have, so
No,
maybe.
no, I feel the same way as you.
Yeah.
I feel the same way.
Okay, let's go make some phone calls.
Yeah. Make us some phone call.
It's called Bess.
That was like the same as the message in Haunted Mansion.
Yes.
We had that same number. But then Treasure in the Rock Tower, a different one.
It was because
But
we
now
were
it's
calling
in-
George.
Oh.
Yeah, this one we're calling Bess.
You live in the same home, I
Hello?
presume.
Hi,
in high
Beth.
school.
It's Nancy.
Nancy,
They're
They have
friends.
cell
it's about
phones.
time. How's St.
Oh, I
Louis?
thought they were sisters.
Something
in that
terrible
one.
has happened. Maya went
That's
to
Marvin
Brady's
and
dressing
George
room
Fame.
to interview
Yep.
him. I guess he wasn't there. She screamed, and now she's gone. I think she's been kidnapped.
Oh my gosh. Why would anyone want to kidnap Maya?
I received a threatening phone
Is
call.
it just Bess?
Somebody wants desperately to stop
Oh,
this
yes.
demolition.
Weird.
And they're holding
That is
Maya as a
weird.
They're
bargaining
sisters.
tool.
Like they should always. Just kidding.
Terrible. Have you called the
I was
police?
about to be like,
Called all right, but get this. According to standard procedure, they can't get involved until Maya
Sorry,
has
listen.
been
I
missing
know.
for 24 hours.
What could possibly be standard about a girl getting kidnapped?
They're not
her voice
convinced it's
sounds
a
like George.
kidnapping.
Yeah.
How did she disappear then? Poof?
It totally does.
Alakazam?
Sergeant Ramsey says it could be a prank, or Maya might have just taken off or something.
Sergeant Ramsey obviously doesn't know Wash U's
Sergeant
most dedicated
Ramsey.
reporter.
It's true. The only way she would have abandoned this story is if someone dragged her away from it.
Do Maya's parents know?
They always travel this time of year, remember? And besides, I've got to find Maya before this demolition. I doubt her parents could get back from the other side of the world before then anyway.
What a mess.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been so personally attached to a case.
Call me back when you know more. I'll get a hold of George and Ned and let them know what's going on. Poor Maya. I guess the only consolation is that she's got you on the rescue mission.
okay, I guess we'll try with Ned. Hey, boyfriend.
What up, boo?
Hello,
Ned, it's me.
Nancy. Bess called and told me what happened with
Wow.
Maya. I've been worried
She made
sick.
quick work
Did
of
she
that.
tell you
Yeah.
what the police
She beat
said?
me.
About the 24-hour delay? Yeah, she told me.
Why'd she get all
I
of
have
that
faith
in while I
in
was
you,
just
Nancy.
dialing?
You've solved plenty of cases before without help from the police. So let's get down to business. Who are your suspects?
It seems there were only 4 people in the building at the time of the kidnapping, besides Maya and myself. Brady Armstrong, Simone Mueller, his agent, Nicholas Falcone, a political activist, and the caretaker, Joseph Hughes.
Any hunches?
Not yet. I've got a lot of work to do.
Call me anytime. I'll try to stay close to the phone.
Okay. Let's just go.
By the
top to
time I
bottom.
finally got to talk to Simone Mueller, she had heard all about the kidnapping and canceled the premiere of Vanishing Destiny.
Sounds like bad news travels fast around old theaters.
That's just the thing. Simone didn't seem to think Maya's kidnapping was bad news at all. She kept calling it a great opportunity. She kept saying what fabulous publicity it's going to be for Brady.
Sounds like she knows how to turn a profit in any situation.
The question is she just responding to the situation, or did she have a hand in creating it in the first place?
No flies on you, Nancy Drew. Sounds to me like your detective mind is in high gear.
First off, what does that mean? Are you just trying to rhyme? Like,
Okay, Dr. Seuss.
No flies on you, Nancy Drew.
I've
Ned.
got to think of a way to get this
I've
demolition
never been more in love with
stopped.
you.
Well, the police aren't being much help. But couldn't you try contacting the owner of the building? I'm sure he or she would be willing to postpone for a couple of days. I mean, what's the rush?
According to Nicholas, his name is B. Thompson, and he won't talk to the press.
I wonder what he has to hide.
His building firm is called Wave of the Future.
Catchy. I wonder what he has against the present.
Ned, I just remembered something. Joseph used the phrase Wave of the Future when I first met him.
Oh.
He was talking about the remodel of the theater in 1956. Do you think it's a coincidence?
I don't know, Nance. If Joseph turns out to be the owner of the theater and the guy behind the demolition, I think it'll be fair to say you've seen everything.
Interesting.
There's this cool machine in the lobby that makes souvenir keys. You can make a key in any shape and call it the key to your heart. I wanted to make one for you. Not that this is any time to think of souvenirs.
And maybe after you solve the case, Detective.
Well, besides the fact that I don't have time for distractions, the machine is out of order.
Phew, that's a relief.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nancy Drew, you know the key to your heart would be much too big to carry around on my keychain. I'd probably throw my back out.
Good point, Mr. Nickerson.
Anyway, it's the thought that counts.
Bye, Ned.
That was
Bye.
very cheesy, Ned.
Yeah, it was. Whoa. Anything else here now? No. Okay.
Okay. Let's go see. We haven't talked to Nick Falcone in a while. See if we can say anything new to him, I guess. Because I kind of feel like we've kind of done a bit of what we can do right now.
What's up? Can't talk long. Gotta check on my people.
Gotta check on his people. He's a cool guy.
What's your attachment to saving this theater? You seem so personally invested.
Politics is personal, but with this place, it's ultra personal. My grandma, Louisa Falcone, designed the molds for all the insane plasterwork that you see in this lobby and in the auditorium.
Wow.
Wow, I can see why you would hate to let it be destroyed. After all, this artwork is her legacy.
True, but there's more. I guess the architect-owner guy, J.J. Thompson, ran out of cash before the building was done. He never paid my grandma dime one, and then he denied that she had ever done the work in the first place.
Jeez, that's awful.
Well, he wasn't able to pay Houdini for the trick either, so that's not too
No.
shocking.
Why didn't he give her the credit?
Yeah, she was the artist type, not a deal maker. I guess she'd never signed any contractual stuff with JJ, and she didn't have the resources to sue him or any of that. So I guess she just had to let it go.
That would be so
Yeah,
annoying.
That would be awful.
I wonder why Thompson would cheat her like that.
Here's the kicker. After JJ sharked her on this 2-year project, she was broke. And then the Great Depression hit. She could never afford to work as an artist again.
Oh, this is her last swan song of artistry.
Yeah.
What did she do instead?
Louisa, Mother Serenity Falcone? She just kept on trucking in true Falcone style. Died at 97 without a bitter bone in her body. I think she had a happy life. But this theater holds the last artwork she ever did. Don't you see, Nancy? Saving this place is not just for history. It's for justice.
She should at least get credit for her work.
My family has been trying for years, but there doesn't seem to be anything on record that links her to this place. Nancy, could you do me a favor?
No, dude. Which one?
I honestly don't know what he's...
Maybe there's something buried in the theater.
While you're searching, could you just keep your eye out?
Oh, wow.
Man, we got you.
If I run across the name Louisa Falcone or anything else that might help, you'll be the first to know.
You're cooler than I thought, Nancy.
Then
Yeah.
you thought.
We're cool people too.
You didn't just look at me in my mom jeans and be like, she cool. Shocking.
I know.
I try to play it down. And you're smarter than I thought.
I tried to play.
I try to play it down.
Okay, bye. Look at his shorts are too short. Okay.
So I remember that this game plays in days.
Yeah, we're
So
on
like
day
day
one.
day 2, day 3. So there's a certain certain things you need to get done for it to progress to day 2, and I don't fully remember what those things are. I feel like we're making like decent progress, but I'm at a little bit of a point where I feel like we have to do something now. I feel like we only have like 1 or 2 more things to do.
True.
Part of it, I think, is I feel like we have to call that one organization that he was talking about.
Right.
But we have to get it off a brochure that Nick Falcone's standing in front of, and he hasn't moved. So now I'm not exactly positive what we're supposed to be doing right now. We found the basement. We found everything we can find in the basement for now. I mean, we can try to talk to Brady and the woman again, but I don't really think we can get much new news.
True. Okay.
There, we're definitely missing something. We could try the key places too. We could try the key in that drawer just for fun. Like,
I'll be so weirded out.
I don't think that that's what it's for, but like, what else? We don't really have much to do right now, so
that's
we just have to try stuff.
Heyo.
Your stage name? I'm thinking Samantha Quick. You love it, right? I think
Doesn't
your
she
phone's
submit
about
the
to
Book of the
ring.
Future?
Love ya.
Like Phantom of Venice when she plays the blonde wigged
Oh!
red dress lady. That's Samantha Quick.
That's so funny.
That's cute.
I did not know that. Oh, I love that.
She uses that as her disguise in the future.
Yeah.
It's super fun.
So why can you push through it here, but you can't on the other side?
Yeah, the other way you
That's
have to
so
go behind the picture. You have to click the lever that takes 10 hours.
I don't remember much of this game, but I remember being able to find something in here at some point.
I'm pretty sure you can't.
There's
and I
nothing?
remember combing this as a
I feel like
kid.
that's so dumb.
Like combing it. But there's other passages that we're gonna find. So
And
this
maybe
is, like,
that's
the
what I'm
only
thinking
passage,
about. Yeah.
So like it's a secret passage. There must be something.
Yeah. But the game gives you the secret passage, so I
Yeah.
guess maybe it's not the same. Okay, let's just try it. I'll be so mad if this works.
Yeah, it doesn't even look right.
It's locked.
Okay, great. I don't. Normally, I'm like rooting for it to like
Yeah.
open it, but I'm like, this would be
This
so
one
dumb.
feels wrong.
Yeah.
Hey man.
Need any help?
Oh.
Talk to you later,
What do
Brady.
we do?
Don't be a stranger.
This is the first time in the game in a while where we've been like a little stoked.
I don't want to ask for a hint. I don't want to do it.
I know. Don't do it.
Anything else back here?
Don't think so.
Huh.
Can we go talk to Joseph again?
Maybe.
See if Nick Falcone is still there when we re-arrive. See if
So
we can
many
use the key.
options.
No, we already decided that's not the projector key.
We've already decided. Is there anything here?
Decided it.
The moose next door.
The Moose Next Door? That sounds like a quality film.
Yeah, it does. Hey Joe, what's this?
That's the door.
Oh. Is there another door?
No. That's that cover that we went in before and got the lit bulb thing in.
Any signs of Maya?
Oh.
Who is this J.J. Thompson character anyway?
Old JJ. Owner, visionary, wheeler dealer. JJ loved a magic show. He had this place built with those kind of big spectacle shows in mind. JJ also happened to love the sight of his own mug in the mirror. You can tell by the way he ornamented the auditorium with his own head.
Interesting.
Gotta go now.
Don't let the turkeys get you down.
Ah, wow.
Gobble gobble.
Okay, let's go back to Nick Falcone's area, see if he's still there. Otherwise, we could always try to like call the police back again and see if there's anything more to say to them.
But it hasn't been 24
We haven't found. I know, we
hours.
haven't found evidence or anything either. But I'm kind of like, we've talked to everybody. We've looked at pretty much everything.
Can we not look, like, ask him for...
How goes the
wow.
search?
Oh, okay.
Oh, we did find stuff.
I guess we can
didn't
talk
realize,
about more.
yeah.
Okay.
I found some of JJ's personal
already found this when
documents
we talked to
inside
him
a
last time,
secret
though, so
panel
I'm
in
a
the
little bit confused
basement.
by, like,
Well, don't just
Yeah.
stand
maybe
there.
we can only
Start
talk about
breaking it
some
down.
things at a time.
True.
Did you ever hear about a challenge that J.J. Thompson issued to Harry Houdini back in 1925?
Yeah, and?
J.J. put up a big reward for this Houdini challenge. He must have thought the escape was impossible, but Houdini did it. And J.J. didn't have the reward money.
What does this have to do with the ownership of the theater?
Well, let me tell you.
From what I can tell, J.J. had to give Harry Houdini 50% of the theater as the reward.
Ha! Serves that swindler J.J. right. Nancy, do you realize what this means?
I'm working on a couple of theories.
If Thompson didn't own the whole place, then whoever inherited it from Thompson
Yes.
doesn't legally own the whole place either.
Exactly. The light bulb has gone on.
And they don't have the authority to knock the building down.
Yep. Yep.
Which means they don't have the authority to knock this building down.
We've got to find out what happened to his half of the ownership. You keep looking for Maya. I've got a laptop out in my van.
Perfect.
I'll get online and do some research. Check back soon.
Catch you later.
Fight the power.
Fight the power.
Yes. Okay. Here we go. So he has like a brochure or something that will have numbers that we need to call. Blah blah. We save things.
33 theaters, and the organization boasts 37 chapters worldwide. Okay.
There we go. Okay. No, I think there's numbers on the back of the brochure.
Okay.
It won't be had it.
Do we need to call that though? At any
I
point?
don't think we do. I know we can find numbers of something.
That might be it.
I know that we can. I mean, who might do that number too, just for fun. But see if there's anything else we can look at there. Because I'm almost positive this is where
You
I've
write
found
that down
numbers
anyway?
before. Yeah, I'll write down anyway. I feel like it was like on the back side of the brochure or something, but we can always look at maybe there's something else. Like I'm almost sure. Yes, okay. Yes, there we go.
County Administration.
Maybe she
314
saves it.
555
She may.
3309.
County admin. Is there anything else we are gonna want? Oh, we can always call Wave of the Future as well. Historical Society. I'll write down a couple of these just for fun, because a lot of times, like, you can, even if it's not necessarily important to progressing
Sure.
the story, we might actually find something out.
Awesome. Possum.
Yeah, that's what we
Awesome.
needed. Great.
Nancy?
Oh
it's
my
Joseph.
gosh, that
Wait till you
scared
see
me.
this. Come to the projection room.
I literally jumped at that.
Oh my god. Okay,
Guys,
Joseph.
can you not yell at people? Okay, come to the projection room.
Let's go see Joe. Is his name Joseph?
Yeah.
Did I get
What
that
do you
one?
need? You yelled at us in the
I
most
wanted to call him
inopportune
Joe
time.
for some
You
reason.
spur me.
Maybe his name is Joe.
Joe Blow.
What's up, my man?
What up, Buttercup?
Nancy, take a look at
Okay.
this.
Oh.
Oh,
Excellent.
Where did you find it?
Brady found it.
what?
I bet you they're trying to make him look good.
This should be enough
Now we can
evidence
call
to
the
get the
police,
police over
though.
here, don't you think?
I should think so. Give the police a call, and then you better go back to your hotel and get some rest.
Dead too.
Just when I have a lead? No way! I've got to keep searching.
You won't be any help to Maya if you get too tired to think.
Well, I guess you have a point there.
Go ahead and use the phone in the ticket booth. I'll be down in a minute.
Phone for the police? Or
Yeah, phone the police. Tell them we found, and then we're supposed to go to the next day, and then we can do our other
great.
phone calls that we wrote down.
Grat.
Got a lot. I can't hold my arse in. Got a lot.
Oh, good. She did keep the county admin. That's awesome.
Oh.
Okay, but the police.
Well,
but
we can
police.
also call Wave of the Future, and we can also call the Historical Society.
This is true. We have a lot of numbers. Oh shoot, I forgot that we didn't have to do area codes.
Yes. So it's literally 555 1422.
It's not just 911, hey?
No.
It can be easy. Nothing in life is easy.
You gotta spice it up.
St. Louis Police Department.
Missing persons unit, please.
Please hold. Missing persons, this is Ramsey.
Hi, Sergeant Ramsey. This is Nancy Drew. I spoke to you earlier today about the disappearance of my friend, Maya Wen.
Hello, Miss Drew. You're calling to tell me that you found your friend, I hope.
I wish that were true, sir. No, she's still missing. I'm calling to report that I have the evidence you asked for.
What did you find?
Someone else here at the theater found Maya's press pass. It was clipped to her shirt when she went into the dressing room. It must have been torn off when she was kidnapped.
Or it fell off. Or she just tossed it.
Maya is very serious about her work, Sergeant Ramsey. She never goes anywhere without that pass, and she would not willingly leave it behind.
Is the pass damaged in any way?
No.
Was anything disturbed in the area where it was found?
I don't know. I'm not the one who found it.
Okay, well, thanks for checking in, Miss Drew. If Maya hasn't turned up by tomorrow, we'll definitely be out to investigate. Someone will take a look at the press pass then.
But you said that if I found evidence, you'd investigate the theater today.
I'm sorry, Miss Drew, but we can't go chasing after every kid who decides to take a leave of absence. The vast majority of
sad.
missing juveniles disappear of their own accord,
and it's
they
happened
reappear
so
when they're
often.
good and ready.
You have to believe me. Maya would never play this kind of game. Nicholas Falcone said he thinks somebody is using her to make a statement.
Nicholas Falcone? Is he involved in this? Are you involved with him?
Haddett is demonstrating against the demolition in front of the theater. Nicholas has set up shop in the lobby. I've spoken to him. I'm not involved with him.
Are you aware of the allegations against Mr. Falcone's character, Miss Drew?
Allegations?
Nick Falcone operates according to his own rules. He'll do just about anything to save a theater, and he's not afraid to use extreme
He
tactics.
hasn't really seen
What kind of
those.
extreme tactics?
You name it. Vandalism, sabotage, chaining himself to demolition machinery.
Is that right?
And last year there was a situation over in Nashville. Just when the oldest theater in the city is about to be torn down, and mind you, Haddett is there in full force, a girl goes missing.
Oh,
so
wow.
happens she's the daughter of the demolition boss. They go crazy looking for her. There's a call, just like the one you described. Anyway, to make a long story short, the demolition is called off. And 3 weeks later, the girl is seen snuggling up to Falcone in a Memphis coffee shop.
Okay.
Are you suggesting
That's
Nicholas
different.
is
That wasn't a
staging this
kidnap.
thing?
That was
I'm
like,
just saying that there's more to situations like these than meets the eye. Nick Falcone is a real
Maya
operator, and he likes to humiliate
is
the
classy.
police. I'm not going to jump on the
Yeah.
bandwagon here with this whole Royal Palladium thing and let him make my unit look like a bunch of chumps.
I see.
So you aren't going to have any credit with us if you join ranks with him.
Does he have a criminal record?
Oh, minor stuff. Disorderly conduct, trespassing, yada,
Oh, this
yada,
guy's
yada.
voice.
But Nick Falcone can
You
slime
know,
his way out of a sticky
Falcone
situation
slams
like no
way
one
out
I've
of
ever
a
seen.
sticky-
Unfortunately,
I don't
there's
sound
no
like him.
jail
I'm
sentence
gonna
for
give
being
up.
a royal pain in the neck.
There are
Oh,
no
well,
good
pain in the
citizenship
neck.
awards
So
for
it's
it
gonna give up.
either.
Look, I know you're worried, but for now, there's nothing we can do. There's nothing you can do either. Why don't you go home and get some rest? I'm sure you've had a long day.
Well, this has been very informative, Sergeant Ramsey. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Good night, Miss Drew.
Well,
Okay.
I heard the whole thing, Nancy. Go get some sleep. I'll keep an eye on things till morning.
Well, that animation was so off.
oh no. Haddett is out there. Oh,
What's
dang.
this?
Deepest sympathy. Planning a funeral is such a dreadful pain. Wouldn't you rather just stop the demolition? Oh.
That's terrible.
No.
Okay. Should we call? Oh wait,
That's too
he's
much.
still not there. I just want to make sure there's nothing else.
That's too much. I don't like that at all. Why's her banana there?
Cause he likes to eat
Nicholas
fruit.
Falcone eats bananas. You don't eat sand, popcorn, or
right.
Pringles.
I think first things first. Let's call county administration.
Yes, absolutely. We have to do. Oh, there's some new things in here.
Huh?
Go back. It looks like there's papers over here.
Oh. Oh, it's about Maya.
Oh, who made these? Birthday, Vietnamese, address, height, weight,
Complexion.
Part oily, part dry. Aren't we all? Eyes brown,
No.
teeth even and in good repair. Dark brown, black. Clothing. Other. Okay, what does the bottom say?
Of course, it's about
Oh gosh. Maya Nguyen.
when.
I'm gonna destroy that. Originally from River Heights as a sophomore at Washington University and a reporter for the school newspaper, she was at the Royal Palladium conducting interviews for an upcoming story when she disappeared from one of the dressing rooms. One witness claims to have heard Maya scream. It's possible that she's been kidnapped. Please, if you have any information concerning Maya's whereabouts, contact one of the following. Oh my gosh! Sergeant Ramsey or Simone Mueller.
Are you
really?
kidding?
Reward for information leading to Maya's safe return. Brady Armstrong is offering signed posters of his new movie, Vanishing Destiny, whose national premiere has been postponed due to this unfortunate turn of events at the
Are you
Royal
kidding me?
This is
They're
so
making it all about
awful.
him.
Clearly Simone made this whole thing. 'Cause,
I hate this.
oh, you have information? Don't contact the police. Contact Simone so that Brady can come in
Brady's
and do something.
publicist, yeah, or agent, or whatever.
That's very frustrating.
So dumb.
So gross.
Okay, alright, let's make some phone calls.
So tactless.
Okay.
Tasteless. I don't know what I was trying to say. Anyway.
Records,
Hi,
Madeline speaking.
Hi, I'm looking for the blueprints for the Royal Palladium Theater. Do you have them on file?
Are you a county employee?
No, just a citizen
Why
on
don't
a
you
mission.
say you're a detective?
True.
Well, we do keep blueprints on file. Let's
Citizen
see.
on a mission.
The computer says there are 2 sets for the Palladium, 1923 and 1956.
23.
Do you have a
Before,
preference?
right? Yeah.
1923, please. The originals.
Would you like to hold
No.
while I retrieve them?
Sure, thanks.
Ma'am?
Yes, I'm still here.
It's very strange, ma'am. They're gone.
Gone?
What?
You mean someone checked them out?
Oh.
We don't allow people to check them out.
What?
You can bring the blueprints to our reading
can't
room
check
and
them out.
study
Someone
there.
stole
But they're
them.
not supposed to leave the building. I can't imagine where they could be. Hold on. Let me see if Charles knows. Ma'am, this is so strange. Charles says some guy was just in here
Some
looking at them.
guy.
Oh.
What did he look like?
Hold on. Hello? Charles said the guy had a hat
Good.
on.
But we know it
You
was a
never really
guy.
got a look at the guy.
Was he young or old?
Hey, Charles, young or old? Energetic is
Charles, you're
also for
useless.
Okay, well, my name is Nancy Drew. I'm working on some things over here at the Royal Palladium. Could you do a search for the blueprints?
Sure thing. I'll put in a signed request. Call back in 5 to 7
Girl,
business
no.
days.
Next week? Oh, I'm afraid I don't have that kind of time. Is there any way to expedite the search?
I'm afraid not. The guy who does our misplaced material searches just returned from a month of paternity leave.
Hey, this was back in the early 2000s, paternity
I
leave.
see.
This
props.
is urgent?
Yes, it's urgent, all right. But I'll figure something out. Thanks, Madeline.
Good luck.
Bye.
Well, that's disappointing. Let's try
Well,
Way
yeah.
to the Future just for fun.
Okay.
That's 555-3797.
Oh.
Sorry, your call
That's
cannot be
disappointing.
completed as dialed.
Yeah,
Check the
it
number
is.
and dial again. This is a recording.
Okay. It is disappointing that was a number that was in the game.
Well, and especially because that's supposed to be people buying the theater. Like, it's surprising that
Yeah.
you can't call them and be like, yeah, what
He's still not there. Okay. Why don't we go talk to Joseph? I feel like he
Yeah.
is like our number one
Go
guy,
to
even though he's like
guy.
kind of like creepy to me. I don't really like him.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh. Got a missing
Okay.
posters.
Well, we've already seen this.
Yes.
But weird that it's on his door. Hey, man. How's it going?
I'm sorry you had to see that wreath,
It is
Nancy.
disgusting.
It's disgusting.
I'm afraid Maya's in real danger.
Let's hope the kidnapper just did this to scare you.
Like I'm not scared enough? Like I don't know time is running out?
The phone's been ringing off the hook all morning. I don't know how the press got a hold of this, but they're all over it like ants on a picnic.
And it's on a picnic.
Where did those missing posters come from?
I can't say for sure, but I can make an educated guess.
Okay, but... Well, obviously, she posted her own name in them and then put Brady in the bottom corner.
True.
Obviously her.
Are you thinking of a certain Hollywood agent we know?
Can you believe the way she diverted all of the attention away from Maya and used the poster to promote Brady as the big hero? This shouldn't be happening. It's all backwards.
True. It is all backwards. Obviously, I can say that.
The police told me Nicholas Falcone is known for using extreme tactics to further his political causes. Why are you letting him use the lobby as his headquarters?
Nicholas has been hanging around this theater since he was a little boy. I know how torn up he is about the theater. This'll be over soon enough, and then he'll go home. I don't think he's dangerous,
I don't
for
think
gosh
he's dangerous
sakes.
either.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't get that feeling.
No.
And even like the stuff that the police
Gotta
said,
go
like
now.
vandalism
Atta
and
girl.
that sort of stuff. Like, yeah, you shouldn't be, but it's not like dangerous, like kidnapping someone. And then when they said like,
Exactly.
oh, a girl went missing, blah blah, turned up cozying up to him. Okay, she went missing of her own accord. Like this was different. This girl's screaming.
Exactly.
Nancy knows her character.
Exactly.
Talk to Nicholas Falcone. Like it doesn't feel that way.
All right. Should we go chat to everyone?
Let's talk to Simone especially because we have like feelings about the posters.
Oh, he's
we
back.
talked to Nick too, yeah.
Nancy, what's
You
the
know what that
411?
means now.
You didn't tell me kidnapping was part of Activism 101.
That's all hearsay, Nancy. They got no witnesses, no testimony, no nothing.
So you have or have not used kidnapping to further your causes in the past?
I am not an eco-terrorist, and I would never orchestrate the temporary disappearance of anyone who wasn't in on the plan and down with the cause.
Maybe you'd better think about being in on the law and down with the truth, Nicholas.
All right, Officer Nancy, chill out, will ya? I'm on your side.
Jerome's actually a name of...
Tell me about your relationship with the police.
All I know is they like to dig through my garbage and follow my van. Does this face say America's Most Wanted to you?
He reminds me of like
Yeah, you. It's a
an
very...
Italian like I don't know, like how you doing? Like one of those guys, like
a
Joey,
Joey from Friends.
Yeah, that's what he
I
reminds me
had
of.
that same feeling as
Yeah.
soon as you started talking that way. I'm like, oh, what?
Yeah.
Joseph told me that the St. Louis Historical Society is in the process of trying to declare this building an historical landmark.
They've been in that process for years. It's all just a big wad of red tape,
Red tape.
a bunch of bureaucratic hocus pocus. Had it's about action, not paperwork.
Catch you later.
Fight the power.
Fight the power. Fight the power.
All
All right, Simone, what you got to say, girl?
She's probably my she's probably my least favorite because she's the most heartless. I feel
Yeah.
like Brady's just
And, like,
he's entertaining.
There's some respect to her because it's like, well, she's speaking the truth. She's speaking what,
Yeah.
like her mind.
It's her job.
But that doesn't make her like a good person.
No,
like
she's not a
being
good person.
Honest.
Don't really want
It's
to
a
talk
good
to
quality,
her.
but not always.
Wait, is
you
that
know.
the wrong part?
When
I
you're
need
honest
to be
about a
back
bad
here. Oh, that's
person.
immense. Yeah, I still don't know my way around here yet.
Yeah, Brady's just dumb. He's like,
Yeah.
oh no, my agent told me to say that.
Exactly. Hey, Brady boy.
Sup.
Oh wait, this is Simone's room.
This is where I wanted to go.
I know.
Oh, I
Have you
thought
seen the
I was
posters?
directing you. 'cause
Aren't
I
they
thought it was
fabulous?
for- oh, okay.
No, I know.
That's fine. We'll talk to him.
And it's
after.
funny because they knew we were going to the women's change room, and the minute I came in, I was like, "Where's Brady?"
Oh.
It's fine. No, they're not fabulous.
That picture of Maya is the one from her press pass, isn't it?
Yes. Thankfully, she's photogenic.
Are you kidding? We said that
That's
photos
so
from
dumb.
Maya's press pass. Thankfully, she's photogenic. Oh, she was ugly. No one would want to save her.
What if she wasn't photogenic? Would you be
Truly.
less interested in helping her?
Not necessarily. I just have to be more creative about my
sorry, if
publicity
you're
if I couldn't use
looking
photos.
for a missing
Brady's
person,
out
of
plastering
course
those
you need to
posters
use
all
photos
over
if you
St.
have them.
Louis and every
What?
podunk town for 50 miles. He's due back at any time, though,
What
for the
press
press conference.
rightfully.
What's he doing that for?
Just to make sure this case isn't falling below the public radar. And besides, it's not for sure she's in the building. I've invited the press here today to report on Brady's commitment to solving this case. You know, a few questions, a few photo ops, no big deal. That funeral wreath
It's
was
terrible.
awful, wasn't it?
What do you know about that wreath?
I had it moved out front for the press conference. We want the press to know just how heartless this kidnapper is, don't we? Then it's all the more fabulous when Brady saves
was it
the
kidnapper
day.
that put it out? I thought
We don't
maybe it
know.
was like someone from Had It.
We don't know right now. We
Oh.
will find out.
I assumed it was from someone that was from
We
part
will
of Had It.
find out.
Yeah.
I think your phone's about to ring.
All right.
Bye now.
All right. Let's just go through here.
True.
I feel like this is the easiest way to get there because of all the weird controls.
True.
Yo, Brady, what's up?
What up? Home skillet.
How are you holding up?
Thanks for finding Maya's press pass. Where was it?
I found it in the basement. I mean the balcony.
This guy's a smart
It was
enough
the
to find
balcony.
basement, but clearly he found it. What does this mean?
So I feel like he's
What?
lying.
Yeah, he definitely is. He obviously found it in the basement.
Balcony, basement, whatever. It's just my friend's life that's in danger here.
Please, Nancy. It's not me.
I like this.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Is somebody operating you by remote control?
It's Simone. She's relentless. I'm just a hostage on her runaway
Okay,
bus.
You're just a hostage, Brady. You
Yeah.
have no self-control.
Yeah,
or free
you're
will
not a
at
robot.
all.
Like you're a person. Exactly.
Yes, exactly.
That's funny. I don't see any gun to your head. Just a wad of money dangling in front of your nose.
It's more complicated than
Oh,
you
you
think.
did not like that.
Listen, I've got to get ready for this press conference. I'll talk
not
to you later.
happy. Okay.
Well,
Okay. And who's next?
let's go back through the secret. Let's wait. Okay, so we've talked to.
Talk to everyone.
Did we talk to Joseph as well? Yeah, we did, right? Because I know. Can we go back into Simone's room now? I feel like there's a time we can snoop in her bag, and I feel like it's soon, but obviously it's not yet.
No.
So we can still stop it. And we talked to Joseph. We talked to Nicholas.
Yeah.
Let's call the police 'cause it's a new day and see where they're
Good
at.
call, actually. Yeah.
And then we can also talk to Bess and Ned while we're at it. I feel like this game's. It's weird because I feel like we've found the majority of what we need to find, and we're just like waiting for things to happen. It's a lot of like going from person to person to trigger events.
Yes. It is. I didn't want to do that. I'm sorry. Bye.
No.
I don't know how to get to places still.
You're good. Yeah, through there.
Oh, you know what? Maybe the key thing is fixed too because it's another day.
It looks like the sign was still up.
Oh. So dumb. I feel like
think that might be on
maybe
the last
Joseph
day.
will tell us when. Okay. Oh, wait, we're talking to Bess and George.
And they did move the Retho side because it's not there anymore.
They did.
So let's call the police, see if they're doing anything, because new day.
Yeah.
So that's 555 1422.
Yo, police, what up?
It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new light, and I'm feeling good.
You've reached the St. Louis Police Department. This is a non-emergency line. Calls will be answered in the order they will receive. All operators are busy helping other callers.
So I
We will
guess
be with you
can't.
as soon as possible. Your patience is appreciated.
This one's so much more energetic than the other one.
What's that?
This one's so much more energetic than the other.
I know. Oh.
You've reached the St. Louis Police Department. This is a
Maybe we're just
non-emergency
not allowed to
line.
call them right now.
Calls will be answered in the order they will
Maybe we have nothing to
receive.
talk to them about,
All
so they're gonna
operators
keep
are
doing
busy
this.
helping other callers.
Maybe.
We will be with you as
We'll try
soon as
one more.
possible. Your patience is appreciated. You've reached the St. Louis Police Department.
give this
This
a
is a
break.
non-emergency
I guess
line.
not.
So let's call our friends.
Yeah.
We can also always like check them. Oh, we called the county admin already today, right?
We did, yeah. Always Bess over Ned.
Yeah.
We're sorry. Your
What?
call cannot be completed.
You did the
as dialed.
1523555.
Check the number.
You did the full thing?
Oh, we have to do the whole thing for hers?
Yes. For whatever reason.
She's probably the
I
one
guess it's just
distance.
the area ones, yeah, like the ones in the area.
Yeah.
You have to, but. Hey, girl, hey.
It's me again.
Hi, Nancy.
Oh, George!
I've got George here, too. Bess filled me in, Nancy. Any developments?
I'm
Their
just
voices
searching the
need to
theater,
switch.
questioning suspects.
And?
Ah!
Whoa.
Okay, let's just start from the top.
I took Joseph's advice and called county administration to see about the blueprints for the theater.
He sounds like a big help.
Yes, but the woman on the phone said that the blueprints are missing.
Official records? Missing?
She said that a man was in last week looking at them, but they haven't been seen since.
The kidnapper?
Or a certain smoldering
No,
scientist?
George!
Well, whoever it was, they must have taken the blueprints with them. How on earth am I going to find all the secret rooms and passages in this place now?
I'm not worried, Nancy.
Me neither.
You could probably find a secret passage in a paper bag.
Are you kidding, George? Nancy could find a secret passage in a blueberry muffin.
Oh, blueberry muffins. I should make those.
Yeah, you should.
I like blueberry muffins.
Eat those.
When I spoke to the police about Maya's press pass, they said that Nicholas is known for using extreme tactics, and that he might even have been involved in a staged kidnapping last year in Nashville.
You don't think Maya could be mixed up with him somehow, do you?
No way. Maya expresses her politics by writing about them. You know, the pen is mightier than the sword. She and Nicholas Falcone don't even speak the same language.
I think you're right, George. But Sergeant Ramsey said I wouldn't have any credit with the police if I joined forces with Nicholas.
Who said anything about joining forces? After all, he's still a prime suspect. But that doesn't mean he's not a valuable source of information when it comes to the theater.
Yeah.
She's
You're
right,
told us a lot.
Nancy.
Yeah.
As long as he continues to shoot off his mouth, you want to be around to take notes.
Simone has called a press conference. I'd like to hear what's being said, but I get the feeling I'm not welcome.
Bess, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Here's what I'm thinking. When has the lack of an invitation ever stopped Nancy Drew before? Is that what you're thinking?
Bingo!
So you think I should just barge right in?
Better yet, why not just listen in? That
listen
way
from
you
this
know
room,
things
'cause
that
it's from the
Simone and the
building.
others don't know you know.
It's almost like a ticket booth,
You know?
the area we're in
Beth
now.
has a few
It is a
rocks
ticket booth
in her
area
mouth.
right now. So we can like
But she's
listen
right.
to this.
Okay.
And besides,
Without
there's
sharing
another
that
good
for
reason
us.
to keep a low profile.
I know what you're thinking, George. When the cats are away,
The detective mouse will snoop.
Ah, you have a point there, ladies. This might be my only chance to get some,
Insight?
yes, some insight into the lives of my suspects. Good idea.
We're full of them. Right, Bess?
Chock full. Bursting at the seams. We're practically ideaphoric.
Her voice in this game's weird.
Brady said Simone wants him to
changes every
appear
game.
wholesomely smoldering
like
to
in
his
Message in a
public.
Haunted Mansion,
What
it
in the
was
world do you think
perfect.
that
Yeah.
means?
Well, wholesome makes me think of apple pie.
Me too.
And to smolder, according to my trusty dictionary, is to burn slowly from the inside, without flame.
So, he's a sweetie pie on the outside, but too hot to touch.
Oh. Did you have to bring this up with Bess here, Nancy?
It seems like the two things don't go together. One is safe, the other is dangerous.
Interesting. Maybe that's Brady's whole dilemma. He doesn't know whether he's a good guy or a bad guy.
Which is exactly why he can't be trusted.
When I arrived at the theater this morning, someone had delivered a funeral wreath.
What?
Isn't that creepy?
You don't know who it was from?
It was from the kidnapper, I assume. The note said something like, "Wouldn't you rather stop the demolition than plan a funeral?"
Since when do kidnappers have the time to special order flower arrangements?
Apparently this kidnapper isn't afraid of the limelight.
Look at the bright side, Nancy. If you find out who sent that wreath, your case is as good as closed.
I met Nicholas Falcone, the leader of Hadit. His organization is camped out in front of the theater, demonstrating against the demolition.
What's the deal with Hadit?
Nicholas says he's sworn to slay the dragon of corporate generica.
All in favor of men who slay dragons. Say aye.
Honestly, Bess, what are we going to do with you? Nancy, what in the world is generica?
I think it's a term for what this country would be like if suddenly it all looked the same.
Oh, you mean if it became generic? Like a bar of soap?
Why does George
That's
seem
just
like
called
Bess in this game?
Soap.
Like she's saying all the
Right.
dumb things.
Hadit
Her
believes
voice
that
is
protecting
actually saying the
historical
smarter
buildings is
things.
key
Their
to
voices
preserving our
seem
national
swapped.
character.
It seems
That
weird to
sounds
me.
noble.
Yeah, except he practically jumped for joy when I told him the kidnapper's motive is to save the theater.
Uh-oh. Sounds like you better keep an eye on him, Nancy.
Nicholas told me that his grandmother did a lot of the artwork inside the theater, but that J.J. Thompson, the original owner, never paid her or even gave her credit for it.
That's terrible.
I can see why he's so dedicated to saving the theater then.
Yeah, I'd like to learn more about this J.J. Thompson.
Maybe you can help Nicholas get his grandmother the credit she deserved.
I told him I'd keep my eye out for anything that would prove her connection to this place.
I wonder if JJ left any of his personal effects behind.
If he did, I'm sure they're gone now. His kids must have cleared the place out when they remodeled in 1956, a few years after he died. That's when it became a movie theater.
You never know, Nancy. If there's one thing your detective work proves every time, it's that old buildings are the keepers of old secrets.
Let's just hope this building lives long enough to tell.
Okay, you two. I'll talk to you soon.
Watch out for weird people.
I always do.
I love that. Watch out for weird people. I wish we could just click on this.
I know. Soon. Son. 4, 3, 5, 7.
Hello?
Hi, Ned.
Hey, detective. Any leads?
According to Joseph, the St. Louis Historical Society has been scrambling to get the Royal Palladium declared an historical landmark.
And that would prevent the demolition?
Right.
So what's the holdup?
Joseph thinks someone downtown is stalling.
Maybe someone who wants the demolition has been greasing some palms.
Probably. It's a shame because Joseph seems to think they're close.
I wonder if this kidnapper is just trying to buy a little more time. What does Mr. Falcone have to say about the Historical Society?
It was pretty cynical. Said the whole process was a bunch of hocus
I
pocus.
did write down the number for the
Perhaps
historical
Mr.
society. We could
Falcone
try
is
to
using
call them.
cynicism to disguise his true feelings.
Harry Houdini
does
must
not
have
make
been
sense to
quite
what
a
the
character.
No.
What makes you say that?
Oh, it just sounds like he was so generous and passionate about his craft. Everyone loved him.
Any theories yet on what he did with his half of the theater?
No, but I highly doubt he was generous enough to give his half back to old J.J.
Trust him
Thompson.
after
That
like
wouldn't have been an act of generosity anyway. It would have been a lapse in
True.
judgment.
Bye, Ned.
Bye, Ned.
Bye.
Okay,
Wanna
so
take a
type
turn?
in. Sure. We'll type in Historic Society.
5, 5, 5, 8, 2, 7, 2. Where'd your line to? Oh.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Let's also try.
I guess it doesn't work.
Did we ever call had it? Let's try it.
No, we haven't. 5, 5, 4, 8, 7, 1.
And I'll start trying some with 314 just to see, like, maybe Wave of the Future we need a 314 in. True. I don't think so, but maybe.
We're sorry. Your
It's
call
not
cannot be
letting us
completed.
call certain things. Let's just try it out of fun.
If we're doing the area code, do we need... Oh no. Maybe we need the 1 in front of it? Three, three.
Wave of the Future
What's
37. So it lets us type in a lot of that.
Oh,
We're sorry.
this doesn't
Your
work.
call cannot-
That's kind of dumb.
So, just another thing. I feel like in the past that I had tried to do something like that, but we say anything more to you?
I got the number. I left it in the
Oh,
ticket
awesome.
booth. This woman isn't Houdini herself.
Yes.
She's the widow of one of Houdini's
Sweet.
cousins.
But it couldn't hurt to give her a call. I'll get right on that.
Okay, folks. we're
Oh,
about to
the
get
press
started
conference.
here. Mrs. Mueller and Mr.
Here we
Armstrong
go.
will do their best to answer all of your questions in the time allotted. But let's proceed with good manners, shall we?
Thank you, all, for coming.
It's loud over here.
I'm only sorry that the circumstances of our meeting are not more festive. Wouldn't it be nice if we were all gathered here today to revel in the blockbuster success of Brady Armstrong's new movie, Vanishing Destiny? Wouldn't we all prefer to turn our attention to record
Oh my
ticket
gosh.
sales and the squeals
Wow.
of delighted fans across the nation? But alas, we have come together today over tragedy, not triumph. I've called this conference specifically to let you know, and I trust you will take it upon yourselves to inform the world, that Brady Armstrong will not rest. The greatest performance of his career will not be unveiled until Maya Nguyen.
Hey, lady, you're breaking my heart.
Maya-
But isn't her name
Yeah.
Maya Wynn?
Until Maya Nguyen is returned to her friends and family, safe and sound. Already, our real-life
So, why
hero
didn't butcher her
has
name
searched
before?
this theater and uncovered important evidence. Already, he has driven 200 miles in a rent-a-car, no less,
Ew.
distributing missing posters to all the outer-lying regions of this great city. You see, Brady Armstrong is a hero and a regular guy, all rolled into one.
Ooh, I'm swooning.
Put a sock in it, Mr. Camouflage.
That was Nick Falcone,
And now,
'cause he wears
without
camouflage.
further
So
ado,
true.
I'd like to open the floor up to questions.
Is it true that the girl was at the theater to interview Brady Armstrong? What was the interview about?
Mr. Charmstrong, do you find your fans respond to you more in your chicken suit or in your curly wig?
Did anyone hear her scream?
Ms. Mueller,
Okay,
you're
so
his
at this
agent.
point,
Chicken suit or curly wig?
Any
Now
speculation
we
of
can
where
also
the
go and
kidnapper's
look in
hiding her?
people's rooms,
Where did this funeral
and they're not
wreath
there
come
at the
from?
press
Isn't it a
True.
little unusual
Let's call
for a
this.
movie star to
So
help with a
813.
kidnapping like this?
People, one
All of our
at
notes are
a
numbers.
time. Brady.
Well, with all of my experience on the silver screen, I feel well prepared to save the day in St. Louis.
Do you think the kidnapper is
So we're gonna try to call
So-
Stacia.
813 555 3247.
Oh,
Situation.
okay. didn't want to work, so let's just do 3-2.
3-2.
4-7.
4-7. Weird.
I mean, that's on them for not playing the campaign properly. That's like
We're sorry. Your call cannot be completed as dialed.
Okay, so then maybe
If
it
it's
put a 1 in
today,
front of
no.
it. 'Cause
Okay,
it's long
I'm
distance.
sorry. Hey, press
Oh,
people.
true. Okay. 1,
8, 1, 3.
1, 3,
5, 5, 5.
5, 5,
3, 2.
3, 2,
4, 7.
7. It's gotta be it. Grr, where you at?
Ager.
Yes, hello.
Hello, is this Eustacia Andropov?
Who else would it be? Everyone else is dead.
Oh, Mrs. Andropov, I'm sorry to bother you. I'm trying to
weird.
find out some information about Harry Houdini.
What's
Is
happening?
it true that you're his cousin?
Who wants to know?
Oh, I beg your pardon. My name is Nancy Drew. I'm a detective working on a case in St. Louis.
Harry was only my cousin by marriage, but my husband is dead, and so is Harry. So I guess that makes me nobody's cousin. Satisfied?
I'm researching Mr. Houdini's ownership of the Royal Palladium Theater.
Okay.
Would you know anything
Okay,
about
so then
this?
don't.
He owned it. Half of it anyway, for a few months. Then he died. Does that help?
Do you know what happened to his half? Did he sign it back over to J.J. Thompson?
Return it to James Jehoshaphat, Mr. Stupendous, not on his life. Losing that man was Harry's greatest escape.
Did someone in Houdini's family inherit the theater?
Harry made a plan to give his half of the theater to someone he admired. A young magician, I assume. Perhaps a protege. I remember my husband telling me this.
Can you tell me anything more?
More? I'm 96 over here. I don't exactly have time to burn.
I know it was a long time ago, Mrs. Andropov, but this is terribly important. My friend is in danger, and finding out what happened to Houdini's half of the theater may be my only hope of saving her.
Call the Library of Congress. Ask about the Houdini collection. There must be something in all of those letters. You tell that Sherman Trout, Eustacia said. You're not dead yet, Shermy, so get up and make yourself useful.
The Library of Congress. You don't happen to have that number, do you?
Well, I should have this letter from Shermy around here somewhere. Cat food coupons. Vincent Jacuzzi repair. Dear Eustacia. Here we go. Library of Congress, Washington, D.C. 202-555-5000.
Thanks, Mrs. Andropov. You've been a great help.
Save it for my funeral.
Oh, she has it written down.
This is weird.
Why
The
is
phone's
it
just
doing
not
that?
doing a thing. Okay, well now it's looking fine.
That was weird.
Let's try it.
2 555 5000.
Manuscripts.
I'm trying to reach Sherman Trout, please.
Speaking. How may I help you?
Hi, Mr. Trout. My name is Nancy Drew. I'm a detective working on a case that involves Harry Houdini and the Royal Palladium
You're not
Theater
dead
in
yet,
St. Louis.
Shami. Might as
Eustacia
well make
Andropov
yourself
recommended
useful.
I call you.
She didn't follow the orders.
Yes.
She did that.
Eustacia was most helpful to us when we were assembling our Houdini collection. I presume you'd like to have a look at it?
Yes, please, Mr. Trout. I'm very interested.
Fine. Well, you'll just need to register with the library when you get here and fill out a request for the materials you wish to view. When your request has been processed, the materials will be delivered to one of our reading rooms where you can view them.
Mr. Trout, please let me explain. Unfortunately, there's no way for me to come to Washington, D.C. to do research. I'm hoping you could help me find a document.
Well, Miss Drew, I'm sorry if you have logistical constraints, but please understand my own limitations. The Library of Congress currently holds over 40 million items, contained in 10,000 separate collections.
That sucks.
It's the largest
You
and
ain't
most
dead yet,
comprehensive library in the
Make yourself
world.
useful.
I simply don't have time to run research errands for the individual citizens.
Mr. Trout, if I don't solve this case in a matter of hours, the building I'm standing in will be demolished and an innocent 19-year-old girl, a friend of mine, may lose her life. You may be my only hope.
Why is your friend in danger?
She was
only
kidnapped
I
by
knew.
someone desperate
Yeah.
to save this building from demolition.
Then what can you possibly be hoping to find in the Houdini collection that would help matters?
Mr. Houdini was part owner of the theater, and I'm trying to find out who inherited his half or what became of it when he died. I'm hoping Houdini might have discussed it somewhere in his personal documents. If I can prove that the current owner is not legally the full owner, then maybe I can get the demolition stopped and save Maya.
I see. Well, this sounds urgent.
Yes,
Yes.
I suppose I can take a look.
That would be such a help, Mr. Trout. If you find anything, could you overnight it to me at the Royal Palladium?
Well, I certainly
Feel like
can't
that'll be a
send you
day
the
3 thing.
document itself. It's a historical artifact now. But I could send you a slide.
Ooh.
What's the
You can
street
do it in
address there
projection.
if I find anything?
Projector.
1330
Projector. Why
Washington
can't I say that
Avenue,
word?
St. Louis, Missouri, 63101. Please send the package in care of Nicholas Falcone or myself, Nancy Drew.
She really
I
should
can't
save
tell
us
you
all.
how
Yeah.
grateful I am, Mr. Trout. You might just be a lifesaver.
Miss Drew, I assure you, Sherman Trout is a man of his word.
Thanks so much. Bye.
Sweet.
Sweet. Okay, so the press conference is done.
Hopefully it's still going on because we want to snoop. We want to snoop some rooms.
Snoop, snoop, snoop.
Nick
snoop,
Falcone's
snoop,
gone,
snoop,
but let's
snoop,
take
snoop,
Ned out.
snoop, snoop, snoop.
So let's go backstage, and I want to know if we can get into the ladies' room. What's her name?
Simone.
Simone. See, that's how much I don't care about her.
I don't like her either. She is rude.
She's just rude.
Sweet!
Yes.
You knew!
That's what I want to see. Okay, let's. Oh. Oh, this is how we pick the lock for Brady's drawer.
Sick!
Yeah. So we can go do that right afterwards. And the thing over here.
What about her purse?
Her purse is what we want. Alright,
It's very old school.
let's do it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, please enter code. I don't know what her code is. 1 minute. Let's see what's in this. Jake's Talent Farm. Okay. Mama Centric's Wellness Garden.
Okay. Shane Q, Ramos, producer.
Okay. Happy Spines, chiropractic and massage. Okay. Ezekiel's Martini and Sushi Bar.
Okay. I'd like that.
Georgia Bear.
Birthday.
So.
Oh, 8/13.
Who's Georgia Bear? With a
You
kiss.
But do you think her birthday is pretty like common? 8/13 star.
0813. We could try that.
Yeah. Well, no, even star.
Yeah.
So.
Oh. The wreath.
So
Funeral
she.
wreath style A ribbon rip. Note nothing tacky.
Wow. I hate that. Is there star? So no, there's no 0 either. Oh.
Oh, we should have to make everything into a star.
We do.
I think that's what this type of
Well,
thing
we
is.
need 8/13 star, don't we?
No, we just have to see the way this is working. I think everything needs to be a star.
I'm gonna trust you because you played this game, but we found 8/13 star, so I feel like it should be like 8/13 star.
I don't think. Like, I just feel like this is one of these games where you need to make everything be the same thing. Because even if I was to 8/13 star, I'm just clicking a tile that keeps changing. Like, it's not gonna be a thing.
I do trust you.
Although this really isn't simple.
That's what I mean. Like, what if it's like star 8, star 13, star.
Oh, we got in.
Whatever.
Cool.
We'll never know.
We'll never know.
Okay.
Calendar, 8 a.m. Stevie Paramount Pictures, 11:30 lunch date Brady. 2 pick up dry cleaning. 5:15 Brady final shoot. 9 p.m. nothing. 11 p.m. cast party.
And that was today? Which is weird.
That seems wrong, but okay. Emails from Scoopy and Guy.
Oh!
Scoop.
When? Breaking news.
To Boy Armstrong, possible interview. Oh, that was from her. Dear Mr. Armstrong, for starters, I'm a huge fan. I've been seeing your movies since I was like 14. To this day, I still think your best performance was in Lilac a Rug, but who knows, maybe Vanishing Destiny will top it. I'm in college at Washington University now, and I'm planning to go to your premiere at the Royal Palladium. I'm contacting you because I'm hoping to interview you for an article I'm writing for my school paper. I'm sure you're very busy, but could I stop by your dressing room this afternoon of the afternoon of the premiere? I only have a few questions. The interview would only take 20 minutes or so. What do you think? Please write on. Yours sincerely, Maya Wen. Yada yada.
Oh.
Next message. Hi Maya, sure, I'd be happy to meet with you, so long as you provide any and all photos of me for the article. Also, we need to get a full page ad for Destiny in your school paper. We spoke to advertising, and they claim it's past the deadline. Can you pull a few strings, you know? You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. What do you say? Looking forward to meeting you. Ciao, Brady. Dear Mr. Armstrong, thanks for being so generous about your time. As far as your ad goes, I checked with the advertising guys, and they say a deadline's a deadline. Sorry, but don't worry, I'm sure the premiere will sell out. I know tons of people who are going. I'll stop by your dressing room in the afternoon for the interview. See you then. Sincerely, Maya Wen. Dear Brady, my friend Linda said you did all your own dance moves in Dr. Salsa. Is this true? If it is, that's really cool. You were so good in that movie. I watched it 4 times in one day. This is Sarah C. Will you ever do another movie with Tracy Martin? 14? She's so cool. Right back. XOX. Sarah something. Brady, I've written you 22 emails and I haven't heard anything back. James Town Magazine says you care for your fans and you're not stepped up. So what's your problem? Right back. If you don't, I'm going to join Leaf Jenkinson's fan club instead of yours. Number 1 fan, Desi.
Whoa!
I'm writing this exciting article, and FQ. Thank you. This isn't his many ponytails are really just trying to cover up a bald spot. You don't have a bald spot, do you? Ooh, sensitive.
But he has a receding hairline.
Please tell. I promise I can keep a secret. Your biggest fan, Zena. Hey Brady, what's up? I'm wondering what your next movie is going to be, but I'm also wondering, can you play the guitar? I think you should start a band. I'm in a band. We're called Senator Spanky. Cool, huh? You should be in one too. I bet you'd rock. Well, I gotta start my homework. Right back. KB.
It's an EB.
EB. I can't see.
You should get your glasses.
Hi Brady, as far as dudes go, I'm probably your number 1 fan. I'm also a young actor, 12 going on 13.
Wow.
And I'm wondering if you have any tips for me. How did you get discovered? Please help me. Sincerely, J.R. Stetson. P.S. Do you think this is a good station? P.S. Your ponytail's cool. What kind of hair gel do you use?
It's a ponytail?
You can't get anything further. I guess like before he did.
Okay,
he doesn't
makes sense.
now because you had a haircut when you talked to us.
Right.
Georgie Bear, thanks for your message. I miss you too, sugar. Can't talk, but a lot's happening here. I'm a genius. I'll tell you all about it when I get back. Love, your Simone store.
Whoa.
Hi, Carol. Listen, Sunday's welcome. We won't be flying out of St. Louis tomorrow's plane. I'll get back to you when I know something different, but for now, just cancel that flight, will you please? Thanks, SM. Cecile, things will be better than I could hope for. The premiere is off for now. The news is spreading with wildfire. Tell Rhonda, great work. Keep me posted, SM. Listen, Cecile. Cecil. Have you been brushing up Miss Sparkles? I checked in with her this morning on the webcam, and she's looking awfully draggled. She's a very sensitive cat. Cecil, she hates to have a bad fur day. If she's traumatized when I get home, you'll be sorry you ever met me. Merv, thanks for getting us those contact sheets so fast. The black and white glossies for Destiny definitely need another airbrush. Can you do anything to make his jawline look more defined? Let me know, SM.
Wow.
So those are your emails. So we have calendar, we have email, home, power. So
is that it?
Guess that's all we see. So we mostly, what we saw was that the wreath thing, and we've seen some inbox. So you see like Maya's emails, etc.
Right.
Okay. I guess that's what we see.
Anything
else in here that we can see?
Oh, it feels like up there. No.
Okay, that was the book thing. What about this? Ooh, kid. Oh Lord. If you ain't Baroque, then take our tours.
That's so funny.
Oh gosh. If you ain't broke.
Chuck's Fried Clucks.
Chuck's Fried Clucks.
Established in 1963.
Oh no. Oh. That's where we were in this basement area. That's where he must have found the pass.
Oh. Oh God, he's so creepy.
Okay, I guess that's what we see.
I feel like that's staged.
Yeah,
because we were down there.
Well, maybe we were down there after he was down there. Like maybe they did find it first.
I guess.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. Well, let's go into Brady's room and see if we can use a bobby pin to tell his story.
Oh, I love when things work out.
Got here. Oh, not that one.
Not that
Sorry.
Yeah, there we go.
Let's do it, Nancy. You know you can unlock a lock. Yeah, girl. Got you. Stage Technician's Guide. The Houdini transformation we do need to do in this class 5 with authorization. I get that. Due to the restricted nature of the stage manipulations usage, you'll need class 5 technician status to perform this procedure. Control board operation, preparation. Be sure the control board power button is activated. On the numbered keypad on the control board. Enter the 6-digit security code right here. 121192. Your cost stage, blah, blah, blah. Press the left and right fader power buttons to bring power to the fader switch. Put that, so left and right fader power buttons.
Left and right
Fader power buttons.
fader.
Maneuvering the iron cages. When human performers lower the two iron cages to the stage left by moving left and right fader switches down to their lowest position. After the cages reach the stage floor, press the magnet button,
which is
lowest position. Then once they reach the floor, press the magnet button.
Once on flower.
Press the magnet button to attach the tunnel columns to the cage buttons. After the performers have entered the cages, move the fader switches up slightly to raise the cages 3 feet above the stage floor that we saw earlier too. Tunnel columns will still be attached to the cage bottoms, although you will not see them. They are hidden by mirrors. On your cue from the performers, press the trapdoor button to open the trapdoors. The lock button and the restraint must be important. You must depress the lock switch after all stage manipulations have been completed in the proper order, as this will lock all elements in place. For security purposes, all stage elements and board controls will move to their original positions. The lock button is not activated. Just lock. After everything's done, lock. Go fast. I know, but there's only very specific things you're going to need to care about, and you've got them all down. So the lock button can't be activated until all stage manipulations have been completed in the proper order. So we already wrote their order. From the cage will stage place be the quick switch box under the stage. You don't write this down. The performer will stage place is blah blah blah. Strict stair from the quick switch bay. The performer will have to use the tunnel system beneath the box. Tunnel system runs from the quick switch box in the magician's room and the trick chair. Third performer can access trick chair via the elevator beneath the chairs. And the transition from the fourth performer to the third will be in cheap bays.
We haven't found these tunnels.
But this is we need to do this. We get the cages, ball block, go in, and then in the stage we go down to these tunnels. Yes. So this is literally this is why we need to write this down, not because we're doing the cage trick, but because we're getting down there. So and that's it for today. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe. We post every Tuesday and Friday. The next part will be out soon. Hope to see you then. BOOZY BROADS out.